face I know, but I can never mention name to face my fault. But when I noticed it was far too late, you left a fingerprint on my soul. shine your light on me? And can you shine your light on me? 'Cause when my love sets sail, it's always doomed to fail. Will you be my lighthouse, baby? Shine your light on me, and can you shine your light on me? 'Cause when my love sets sail, it's always doomed to fail. Will you be my lighthouse, baby? Lighthouse, baby.
with me. With me.
Oh, good afternoon to everybody watching the Plat Members Tournament. I've got Jamit here with me on the cast. How's it going?
Hello. It's going good. How
Nice.
is it going for you?
It's going so well. I'm so excited to watch these two teams play. I feel like we got some very big style differences between these two teams.
Yeah. I think like I want to see the head-to-head from Mide against Autumn, because Mide was like season 1 MVP. Even Autumn had like a little bit of a stinker last series, but before that, Hugh was like clearly number one. So I
Yeah,
hope
it
we
wasn't
see like
particularly close.
some insane individual performances from those two. I don't know. I just want to see the head-to-head.
I think we really could. I'm very intrigued to see the difference in style with what I imagine will be a much more methodical approach from Kieran's team and a much more puggy approach from Autumn's team and the rest of SOG over there. Although we do see quite often from Larp these very aggressive plays that Kieran pushes for, very much likes to push heavy defense control of extremities. So I'm very intrigued to see how SOG deal with that, whether they try and fight it head on or they look more to pivot away and give the space, because they take space very fast themselves.
Yeah, I think this game also decides. Like obviously, if SOG wins, they're 4-0, which means they would be number one in the group for sure. On the other hand, if LARP wins and they win their next game as well, they might. No, not even they might. They would overtake SOG and be first in group.
It's
Oh,
very
there's also
interesting
a
to
lot
see.
on the line.
Yeah, it could be a very strong run back from the lap side of things if they recover from this pretty heavy stomp against Newt at the beginning to then run right through the rest of the group and take it by storm. It would definitely be an interesting recovery to see. A crew-esque run through the group stage.
I mean, LARP got seeded S tier in tier list.
So we're starting off on Breeze, which is going to be a very aggressive map, I feel like, from both teams.
SOG on attack. I mean, they played Breeze yesterday, and they had a insane attack half. I don't think they even dropped a single round on attack against Seal. Then Split, which they also played yesterday, where they stopped Seal.
It's definitely
So
looking like a strong few map picks for the SOG side of things. Intrigued to see what sort of anti we can see on Split later on from LARP.
I mean, LARP picked Breeze, right?
LARP have picked Breeze, yeah, so they're definitely confident that they can exploit something that Seal weren't able to yesterday.
I think we also see some comp changes, like Autumn not on the Harbor this time, instead it's Faye.
Yes, Autumn is moving over to a Gecko, possibly, instead. This could be a very interesting pick. We've not seen very much Gecko this tournament at all. And it's been locked in.
Either again on the Omen. And Kiraman on the Neon, we had like, I think he has the kill record on the Neon.
Yes, we saw the joint kill record that Kiraman holds with the 33 kills on Haven. Drops directly after an astonishing 0 and 15 from Kiraman the map before. Definitely one of the biggest ranges of performance we've seen so far in the tournament from Kiraman.
He dropped 33 kills on 2 maps.
It's a pretty strong average, you know. When you average 15.5 kills per map, you know, it's you're probably holding your weight. Sometimes there are a bit bigger differences between each performance, and that's definitely what we saw out of Kiraman in that series. Do you think we'll see the same explosiveness today? Or are we expecting a more consistent performance from Kiraman, do you think?
I think it will be more consistent this time. I think if we get the 0 to 33 again, I think I would start to believe in the things he's believing in. I don't know.
I think if he manages to drop another game where he goes with 0 kills, it would definitely be quite a difficult game to watch. But we're moving into Breeze now, so we're seeing the defense start from LARP, and we're seeing the attack start from SOG.
So I don't think I've seen Vice on Breeze before yesterday.
Vice on Breeze is definitely not one of the premier picks that you think of, but it can be very strong at holding down this this B site on defense when we eventually get to that. It'll be very interesting to see how they use it on attack, as it doesn't hold space on the flank the best. However, it can be really strong for post plant with the thorns.
Yeah, I think when you play like against an agent you've never seen on the map before, it's also very hard to get around it because you don't really know the counterplays against it.
That's definitely true. I think the comp that is being played by SOG really could throw off Larp, especially if they pick this map with an idea in mind of how they want to deal with what they saw yesterday. Seeing this comp might bring a lot of differences into what their game plan might be. They might have to adjust very quickly. We're seeing a pretty strong setup towards A for the attacking side at the minute. Towards B, I'm afraid. So we'll see if they try to hit this site fast. They're definitely not looking to take too much control towards B at the minute. Towards A at the minute.
I think if you're in game, Heath, you still need to go on Jesse's POV, because I think you're on your own POV right now. So we are going in.
We're seeing Autumn take very early control with Luna pushing through as well. They're fast out onto the site. Space immediately taken.
Nice.
Looking to push Ellie off this angle. Can they get the kill back site? Pushed down by 3 people. It's a very aggressive take from SOG. Can we see if maybe Kiraman can look to take this quickly? We have very heavy numbers. Maybe they don't want to let some. Whoa! Very nice 2 shots from Model. This is huge. Charlotte's tucking into the corner, finds Kiraman.
Do you expect mid on the flank?
One enemy remaining.
Down. Very nice round from Model. Another huge kill with the Sheriff, and they get the defuse. It really seemed like SOG did not have an answer for that fast of a flood. They did not get strong positions taken from there.
Even though they got side really convincingly with killing Ali backside there. But then Otto just decided to turn up and kill 3. Now
it's a very strong retake.
Yeah, that's true, and really fast as well. We have SOG on the eco now. Alan going for the only Sheriff. Autumn playing the Bandit. On the other hand, we have an Outlaw, a Marshal, and Ares on Kira, man. That's cool to see. And the B hit again from SOG.
This may be an attempt at mental warfare from Kiraman, and Neon Ares is definitely not something we see a lot. And it looks like he's trying to take very early pressure in elbow. He sees 4 players and quickly backs off. They really are looking to push this elbow still very heavy after being spotted. Kiraman continues to jiggle, but he's got set up now. He's got teammates with him. And Odell finds another huge 2 kills. Kiraman with the Ares through the wall.
That's disgusting.
Fantastic cleanup. Wow. That was a very easy round for Lap to find the kills.
And they saved the Outlaw, but Mida was not quick enough to pick up the Ares. So they lost that.
It's going to be very disappointing to not see how Kiraman would have navigated this round with an Ares. He hasn't fought another one.
Yeah. Now we have the full buy for SOG. Full shields, they had like 2 light shields I think, but they decided to go for the full shields, sell some util, because they're scared of the Outlaw, and now they decide to go for an A hit.
We have Autumn with a Guardian this time instead of... Oh, and immediately picked before the smoke.
Standing ahead.
A very nice shot from Odell there. Still droning into sight, maybe looking to continue the hit. Luna is pushing into the backside of A. May finds Cynthia. Oh, it's a huge kill and nice trade from Magnus. They have taken control of the site, but now a numbers disadvantage. Another huge kill with the Outlaw. Odell is having a fantastic start to this match. Kiraman pushing it fast.
Not checking the corner.
Yeah, he doesn't check Faye at all, but thankfully another huge round from Odell and Ellie coming in with the cleanup there.
Yes,
it's a very huge bonus. 8-1, that is a fantastic start to the map for Odell.
He's
really
more
taking
kills than his whole team combined.
Well, that's definitely a a good way to set people up. If Kiraman just runs in and Oddle cleans up every single kill, it's an early timeout from the side of SOG. Let's see what their coach can bring to this situation.
Oddle has the Blade Storm available now. Could do some funky shit with this. SOG again on the eco. I wonder if Kiraman will buy the Outlaw here because he knows they are on an eco. I would imagine he does it.
If I were Larpia, I'd very much look at trying to give Oddle this Outlaw. We've seen him get so much value with that Outlaw in the last 2 rounds. And it feels almost a waste not to give him it again, especially when we have knives for the retake. Should we move to the other site, he'll be still able to hit fast on a flood.
Yeah. I get kinda dizzy here because our observer is kinda fast. Flying around the map.
We just get some fast-paced cinematics. It's an action-heavy game.
Now what do we see from SOG here?
Timeout. And they
It's a
immediately
really
look
early
to
timeout.
mid.
Now we didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, there was. They
really
really feel like they need the attack rounds here. I mean, we saw them play such a strong attack half yesterday. It's surprising to see them go down 3-0 immediately. Oh, Autumn takes an early tag and Kiraman gets the kill. Kiraman flies in. Oh, he's been punished. Charlotte with a fantastic kill with the bandit, takes the rifle. Interesting, we don't see Ellie look to punish taking the gun here. They decide to stay and anchor the site. They're now alone, however, and we do see a crunch coming in. There's not much mid-pressure on the Vice. However, Ellie has read it, Charlotte has been taken out, and there is no longer a crunch. It's strictly the 2 players in main. Can they force the site?
One enemy remaining.
And another strong kill from Ellie. Great positional awareness. Very on top of where they could be coming out for. Magmos has a very tough position to play now.
1v4 seems impossible.
No more.
Oh, it's a very nice first kill. We've taken the rifle. Ah, nice trade from Mide. Unfortunately, Magmos had too many angles to hold there, and he just couldn't quite convert the round. So, maybe this is the round that the timeout is looking for. The Outlaw is gone. Oddle is not playing the Outlaw this round.
Need a drop.
Going for the op now.
Need a drop.
When we've seen him play so well with the Outlaw, it seems a waste not to get him onto this op. Now, with the timeout round, have they discussed what the buy round will be? We're seeing a pretty
Viper,
spread setup here, a 2-2-1. Maybe a Sova faking util at the A main to start off. Spike is pushing with the jet through elbow, and there are 3 players on the B side. Oddle is getting off the elbow angle, however, Kiraman has been smoked off, and they may be aware that the mid push is coming in heavy. A great first kill for Autumn. Lunacat's been spotted. Ellie is taken out. Very fast push through mid here. Finds a lot of value for SOG. Great kills. They have a full B site and isolated defenders.
How did that happen?
It's definitely an interesting position that we've seen taken there. And now Kiraman is super isolated alone in Nest. SOG making the decision not to push any further, just going to try and keep Kiraman pinned down. They do not have much money and really would like to hold on to all of the rifles out of this round. Kiraman versus Luna, he's been seen. SOG do not look super aware of this, but Autumn hits a very nice shot through the CT walls. And we see the first round on the board from SOG. A very effective timeout. They had a good strategy going into that gun round.
Yeah, it's a good answer after going down 4-0. Get the first round very convincingly. Like, I think 4 people were still alive. Autumn with great 3 kills, first 3 kills, to be fair. Taking the mid space, like they tried in the round before as well. Now this Sova drone again, A main. Nice
very similar
Autumn
setup.
again.
And another first kill for Autumn on the Gecko, finding it straight through mid. Another frag found. Walks up mid and double entry. A very strong position now for Kiraman, who gets quickly cleared out after that kill. remained unseen by Autumn for a long time there, clearly a strong timing. We've seen some nice frags back in from Larp. It's a 2v2 now in the post plant that we could be seeing in just a few seconds. Just clearing the B site out now. Charlotte's looking to plant as soon as possible. They have 2 ults for this post plant. A very strong fragger in Autumn and a very strong piece of util in the Visal and the Vice Thorns to hold on to this post plant.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I expected from Autumn to do in this game. Like already like in the last 2 rounds, 6 kills combined.
She's really beginning to take it into her own hands. We've got a fight here. Synth is taking out Autumn. It's now a 2v1 in favor of Larp.
No more thorns.
Is Charlotte going in to be able to hold on to this? She's opting not to use the ult and just gets slowly pushed in by Maid. Takes the round.
I think Autumn forgot there how bad the gecko flash actually is when you're just ready to shoot it so quickly.
It's definitely good at pulling the crosshairs, but it's maybe not the strongest in the same way that you might use a Phoenix Flash, as it appeared she was trying to do there.
We have a lot of ults on both sides. All holding on the blade storm for long now.
Yeah, really continuing to try and find value with this AWP and has been kind of left out of some possible site hits.
I
see a much more aggressive play this time from SOG, who are looking to push straight through the Viper's pit. They do not see the Viper on the Gecko ult. Viper's took
good
the close,
timing.
A fantastic trade from Faye. This gives them full access to the site now as Lab try to rotate as many players as they can to the CT position. They have a flank here from Maid, who is watched. Is Luna going to take? Yes, Luna gets the frag with the AWP here. It is now a full retake from CT in a 3v4 for Lab.
Autumn also somehow got in an insane position here, just pushing side into a tunnel. But they
really
seem to be aware.
Has also been seen by Kieran. Kieran is pushing to check this area. However, Faye has the cross with Autumn here. This is a very strong position. A great AWP shot from Luna. Finds Synth. Faye's trying to find maybe just a pick as they come into the bomb. Oh, Kieran runs her down very clean. Charlotte is super isolated now, unable to stop the defuse, and it's a great retake again.
Yeah, I
Break
think
the crossfire.
SOG needs to play the advantages better. They just die one by one, kinda. They are in like disadvantages post plant positions. Maybe they should not hold onto side that much. Maybe go more into post plant-ish playstyle. So they get the side very easily, to be fair.
Yeah, we saw a very nice crossfire from Charlotte and Autumn that was just unable to find any value. They managed to take these fights 2 individual of each other, separated by the neon wall. We see another 2-2-1 split with the Sova starting over towards A site here. Maybe looking to find another round where Autumn can just walk up and take early fights. Autumn hasn't been given those fights, but Kieran takes them from mid, and Maid uses the distraction to take a fight mid. Luna hasn't been seen, but now Maid is aware and smokes off. Pushes into his own smoke.
What is happening?
It's and Luna manages to take the kill with the right click. Is Synth able to trade? This is great info now. Very, very good discipline from Luna to get out there. Odell is being pushed super aggressively by Faye, who decides to back off. It looks like a bringing of the bomb now to the B site in this 2v3. A really poor read from Lab, who are unable to get anybody near this site. It's going to be a very tough retake now. The Sova, however, the Sova is choosing to plant and remaining on site at the minute. They don't seem to be confident enough to rotate the Sova off of site. With the lack of control, the Vice util is down, so they could come around this flank. Odell having to slowly re-clear with the AWP. They do have the money to go for this and still buy the AWP again next round. Magmosi's been seen, jump peeking, switching for the rifle now. Hard committing into this retake. Do they expect the hardball position from Faye? No, Faye gets it. And another kill for Faye. What a great round. very aggressive lurk and 2 lovely kills in the post plant.
And the second round for SOG. And Larp is kinda just sitting on their ultimates. I think they have it like for 1 or 2 rounds now already. Only Ali used the Viper's Pit.
Yeah, it's a very interesting decision here. We don't really see any opportunities to deny with this Sovereign, and so far no positions of fast pushes have been called with this Sovereign. Something that I've seen Kiraman do many times before. It'd be intriguing to see whether they use any of their duelist ults going into this round or the next, where they may be at an eco if they lose this game, if they lose this round.
Luna Cat on the attack up now.
And a fantastic opening pick with the ult from Oddle on top mid. He's looking to push further down. Now take it. Oh, great trade back from Luna. Kiraman is now pushing down mid, looking to try and find maybe a trade on the players that were in mid. However, they've dropped really far back. And if he opts to push through this wall, he could be punished very soon by Luna with this ult.
Here's everything.
It's very good info. However, nobody is rotating. At the minute, it is a very still hold. We only have 1 player on the A site. Full mid control. They now know that the hit is coming out onto A site. Still,
Spam.
They've got a lot of damage through there. Kiraman looking to add to that, however, not able to find anything. Ellie still choosing to remain on the B site. Are they going to join? Fantastic orb shot. But great trade with the Sovereign. This is the value you
Oddle
can bring.
also tagged.
We've still not seen this used out from the side of Larp. Lovely kill from Faye.
Nice shot.
Magmos finds another. Ellie now in a difficult 1v3 with the unknown. Oh, unable to find the small damage needed to kill 2 of the players there. Very tight round for 2 of the players on SOG, but they managed to hold on.
Yeah, I think the attack up, they kinda saw what Davi did yesterday with the attack up on Chamber. So they tried to get this mid space aggressively like she did. And it kinda worked for the first pick. And then it just could get the rotate onto A easily. But I wonder that Larp didn't rotate faster with all the info Kiraman had.
Yeah, it was very unusual. Maybe he didn't hear quite as much as we'd hoped. We're seeing both duelist ults likely being used this round. The knives already popped from Oddle. Kiraman is not buying heavy this round. Has only a classic with heavy armor, looking to try and find some value with this ult later into the round. Currently, he's holding very aggressively and quite open angle with the classic.
Here?
Whoa! Fantastic, fantastic kill from Autumn has just walked out behind Ellie. All whiffs, however, it's not punished. Oddle has found a kill with the knives. This brings the round to a 3v4 in favor of Larp with that push out towards the A side. They have been able to claim 2 guns, however, one of them is currently on the Jet who does have knives. Or Kiraman unable to find the kill. Autumn cleans up. Another kill in mid for Autumn. A 2v3 now in favor of SOG as they clean up everybody in their spawn. A real flip of the map here. Synth now stuck.
30 seconds left.
Does have a gun, however, it's going to be very difficult to weed out the insert here of Autumn. He's just going to hold this cross for the info, most likely. Peeks on. Doesn't find the kill, but tags Synth down now at 5 HP. Autumn deciding to run straight at Synth. Definitely an interesting decision from her. Maybe trying to find a little bit more aggression. Ooh, almost Synth finds the kill. However, Autumn does hit the body shot. Secures a great 4K round.
I think Autumn got all 10 kills in 3 rounds, no? Like 2-3Ks in the 4K.
She's certainly a very explosive player. Consistency has not been the name of the game so far in this tournament for Autumn. However, she has found so much value by playing this very aggressive style. The exception being yesterday's game.
Yeah, SOG now going for an OG strat like in the first 2 rounds. pop the B, I guess.
But back very aggressive. However, our
They're waiting in the
duelist
smoke
player Jet
together.
is still AWPing. Ellie's pushing forward. Will they look to take the kill off the... Oh, they run straight out! A fantastic trade, good awareness, not letting Ellie get more than one. However,
Spike
oh,
down,
a fantastic trade through the smoke. Mide left in a very lonely position on the
Spike
flank.
planted.
Last time he took this position, Luna was here with the AWP. However, this time she is much more pushed up on site. We have a very split 2v3 retake here, and it'll be interesting to see if Mide's able to get any value. So far, they're not looking for him. However, they are in safe positions from his flank. We see the drone come out from Sin, unable to see anything, knowing all of the defenders are tucked away in positions that he's not been able to clear. A nice smoke from Mide to let him get onto site. He taps the bomb, however he's getting pushed by 2, and
Nice.
Sin unable to trade.
Yeah, Larp kinda expected that SOG would go
Last
for the
round
ult out
in
there,
the
but they
half.
don't think they expected literally everybody to ult them.
It
So
was
they-
it was definitely an optimistic push from Ellie. They thought they had a timing that maybe wasn't there.
Yeah. But they still, I know, Might and Mida and Simt also, they're just sitting on the ults. I don't know, it makes me kinda mad. Autumn now for the second Gecko ult in this game, and they seem to go for defaulty angle again with the operator holding doors.
Watch out!
The solo Sova defense setup and a fast take again. Doesn't have much value this time either, as SOG play back and hold for the kills. Ellie does have a nice timing, but unable to find the shots onto Charlotte. Charlotte's holding steady as Ellie, they're pushing forward.
One
It's going to be a
enemy
fight.
remaining.
Huge kill from Charlotte, holds the
Spike
flank.
planted.
It's going to be a very tough retake for the solo Sova. Maybe we'll see the ult. Will he pop the ult 1v4? He finds the first.
Oh.
An interesting dart. We've seen this maybe in VCT on Icebox. Oh, a fantastic kill though. Okay, is it possible?
Hold
Could
on.
we be looking at another one?
Hold on.
Whiff shot. Oh, a very nice trade from Faye there. It got quite scary there for SOG. We gave a lot of
Switching
kills to Sim.
sides.
Some nice shots hit from CT there.
The insane recovery from SOG here.
Very
Well,
strong recovery.
6-1 down into 6-6. Now they have to take the defense side. Oh,
Seeing
they're
much
having a
more of
nice
the
little
attack.
dinner here. Who's who? If you see the 4 plushies here.
Oh, I
Who's who?
think, well, Jamit, you're obviously the penguin there. I think that's it's hard to say otherwise with the penguin patrol rep out there and the penguin profile picture.
I
I think
think Otaka is the he's a seal. We don't have a seal. Wait, the game is starting. So
Straight
Larp
into
is
the
going
next
for
half.
a split here.
Autumn, very aggressive peek with the Gecko flash that I don't think tagged anybody and essentially walks to her death, but no value. A tag onto Mide who loses the shield value that we often see from the Omen buy on pistol. A huge shot from Magmos. So clean with the Sheriff. However, traded out by Mide, who's taking the site by storm. Spammed again through the smoke. He saw nobody that shot at him this round. Charlotte in a very tough position playing from CT now with Luna. Can they try and take the retake through? Bomb is down in a very easy position to defuse now that they've taken control of this backside area. However,
Enemy remaining.
Nice
the
shot.
peek from Sin
One
very
enemy
early. Ellie on the wrap. Oh, a
Ah.
very nice shot from Luna. Holds down the defuse, wins the round.
Luna's she's just so clean with the shots. I don't know, just so when I see her play, just so calm and never panicking, just straight up going for the headshots.
Plus 100 calm aim to Luna, who is really clean with these shots. It's no wonder that she's getting so much value with the AWP in so many of these rounds. So steady with her aim, so precise with the one shot.
We also see Odell who went like 8-1 at the beginning, now 13-9, so he kinda took his foot off the gas pedal.
Definite slower start to this half and an end to the first half for him. We don't see much of a buyout from. We don't need to see much of a buyout from the Lap side as they immediately get the kill with Kiraman, who's traded by Faye as he tries to run in.
Magnus also getting the kill in EMEA.
Oh,
Charlotte
maybe not
holding
the
onto the
cleanest
standard
scene
position.
cleanest aim we've seen from Odell so far, as he tries to take that fight with Charlotte through tunnel. Luna is holding this main down hard, however we see nobody on this side of the map as Lab look to accelerate mid, but Faye has a very strong position for the mid hold, takes out Odell,
Enemy remaining.
also transfers over onto Faye, onto Mide. Ellie with it all to do, walking up solo through maining to the Vice setup. However, the Vice setup
Will the plan go
doesn't
through?
get activated. Oh, we may see the money. It's going to be very hard to stop this plant now. However, I think Faye is going to pick up the kill on the flank. Very nice. Quick rotate and a huge round from Faye, picking up a lot of points towards that Harbor ult. Surely we see the, yes, we see the defuse from the Harbor. For a moment there, thinking that Charlotte might try and steal that for the sole Vice ult point.
Yeah, we have the Harbor in the round 2, which is actually insane.
Harbor ult round 2 and an immediate AWP out of Luna here, who's saved very well to be able to afford this AWP. Where will they choose to set this AWP on the defense side? It's looking like it's going to be an aggressive push from A main, maybe trying to take a deep angle. However, unlikely to find anything as we see a setup from Larpiatán looking for a fast B hit instead.
I'm out of here.
They
Contacting
take the
to
mid
main.
take. With the stun and the Harbor smoke. Omen smoke.
Autumn has the confidence, it seems, to just push straight into the smoke. She's pushing further on and may now backstab many of the push if the neon wall drops. She's got a fantastic timing behind. Kiraman going fast into sight. The SOG push through mid is crunching them so hard. It's a great kill from Kira, who took a lot of space on site. Ellie now coming to help this position. A backstab on Autumn as she tries to push through and the spike is reclaimed. Now a very strong position for Lab as they're 3v1 against the AWP, who is likely to save here on the A site. We don't see a lot of money over here on the Lap side of things, so it's very likely that they're gonna just try to hold these 3 guns that they've got, and we're gonna see a very even exchange of saves.
They started to fake the mid aggression like they did the last 2 rounds to make SOG think that's gonna be an A split again, just to take the B side fast through elbow there. I think the Harbor wall actually kinda played against SOG there, because
Kira played
Lab used it
fantastically
very
through
nice to Kira man especially used it very nice to isolate the fight there, getting the spike back.
Truly the rattiest neon we've seen so far.
Yeah, that's true.
That
Only
isn't so
22
presumably
kills
the
to go.
Yessi Lurk neon comes out in one of the maps soon.
Maybe against
Can take-
Taste. I think you can make like a pact where you like ask Yessi to play Lurk Neon, and then you guys just have to play Operator Neon on Thorny.
That's
And I think
truly going to
Yessi
be
would
the
be fine
battle
with
of. Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be a very interesting fight to see if we see a Thorny Orb Neon against the Yessi Lurk Neon. 2 unorthodox playstyles for the Neon. Not necessarily the Orb Neon, but maybe the way Thorny might approach it. A very creative player, but
And
we
it's
see.
set up on the A angle with an Operator.
However, this angle is likely to get walled off. The wall hasn't popped yet. Pushing through the wall, finding the kill from Luna. Great first kill. Set up perfectly to try and take Odell. However, fast push from Kiraman. We almost saw the flick from Luna. However, she didn't quite get the shot off. Magmos, he's finding so much value through the smoke. And a shock dart kill as well. This is huge solo play out here. Very interesting jumps from Autumn, who sees Magmos fly through. Some nice shots from Ellie, but great cleanup from the SOG retake.
I actually thought Autumn just one pump there, but it was Magmos getting the kill.
That would have been a crazy piece of movement from Autumn if she'd been able to just jump around like that. And yeah, that would have been pretty impressive. A movement very reminiscent there of Boostio's mouse dying on bind. I was not expecting such a strong aimer like Autumn to sacrifice herself so valiantly there, but it gets so much value on the retake.
Now we have Ultim on the operator, Larp on the eco, going for a default position.
Stinger out from Kiraman, and we could have seen a buy from Ellie here, possibly saving for an off. A very nice start for Luna. The Kiraman Stinger gets value. He's unkillable seemingly. He dances around, but finally is taken out by Luna.
Good trade.
Very strong trade swing and a lovely kill from Oddle, who finds so much value through just pushing aggressively with the Sheriff so often. The guns are being taken now by Larp, who have the numbers. If they're able to take these guns, which they have 2 rifles, just the same now as the side of things on SOG. Oh, not clearing, but Oddle is not punished for this. And now it's... Oh, we're seeing whiffs constantly from Magmos. Can he find a shot? Attempting to pre-fire, but unable to. Oh, there was maybe not a round to remember for Magmos, who was left in an unfortunate position from SOG losing so many aggressive fights in mid. A lovely eco round coming out of the side of Larp.
The EMEA observers in VCT would replay this round for a long time, I think.
We
They're
wouldn't see
brutal
this
with
next round. All we'd see for the next 2 rounds would be that series of wisps from Magmos, who unfortunately had a pretty unfortunate time there. Now the setup is coming out very heavy. It's less heavy than it seems. We've got the attack orb coming out from Oddle, who's set on a lurk towards A, while the rest of the team slowly takes A main. Is this going to come into a sight pop? The lurking orb finds huge value as Charlotte dry peeks into it. Very aggressive peek from Luna with the knives, trying to find a timing to get her team back into it. And a kill straight through the smoke again from the side of SOG. Many trades coming out onto site. The Fae Judge indoors has great value on the lurk there that Ellie tried to find. Another kill with the orb for Oddle. He's going to try and unite with the team on site. Yes, he finds Fae, and super aware of the lurk from Magmos. Here's huge round from Oddle. Beautiful shots with the orb, aware of so many different angles on the site. Just running around and taking fights wherever he wishes.
Also got kinda excited there from the 4K and used the party voice chat. And now we see Larp again on 5 ultimates. I don't know. Might this be the team that uses the what? I don't know. The least amount of ultimates, yeah.
This may be the least amount of ultimates. As far as I'm aware, we had Ellie's ult on the gun round, and then every other round has been seemingly an eco strat with the 2 duelist ults and replacements of guns. They do not like to use their ultimate abilities for anything other than gunfights, it would seem. But we see a very heavy start towards the B side of the map with the AWP set up mid this round. We do see this work very well in this double duelist comp, with Oddle looking so strong on this AWP. Completely shut out by the Vice Util though, and it's not a super heavy rotate off of this. So Lap just push hard in. Charlotte gets the kill as Kiraman tries to entry site. We see a defensive Silver up finds value. Unfortunately, we never saw this from Synth the whole half, but we do see it from Magmos. It can be a real weapon on these fast sight hits where we just Silver ult right down the main line.
All the info.
Oh, great timing from Luna. What a fantastic peek and gets 2. She's feeling confident, looks for the fight against Maid. Knows that he's now pushed down into bottom mid, and Babe uses that info, pushes in, hits a lovely shot. 10 rounds on the board now for SOG.
It's a very head-to-head game. Both teams show what they have. I kinda expect more to see from Mida here with like 9 and 13. Autumn also doesn't have her best performance in the tournament, but not doing too bad. I just see Oddle and Faye low-key frying here.
Luna
Especially
well
Oddle with the operator.
Yeah, both of these Jet Orbs have looked fantastic on this map. We're seeing, again, a strong setup towards one side of the map with the Orb set up mid. Without the Viper Wall mid, there isn't the same denial of this Orb that you would usually see, which is giving a lot of opportunities for Oddle. Taking space aggressively behind the wall now. Kira has the Judge. He is waiting very patiently. pushing in for a flood defense. Faye, a huge kill, but traded an Autumn with a fantastic double kill. Kieran flies through and trades with the judge. Runs away from the AWP. He's been seen by Charlotte. It's so fast. Wow, he's still alive.
One enemy
Right.
remaining.
Great kill from Charlotte, but Oddle evens things up, and now a 1v1. Spikes down. Charlotte chooses to give up the LOS, looking to use the Vital. Off, most likely the tap.
I got the spike.
Oddle is not looking to plant yet. Takes the spike, now looking to try and plant. Do we see a walk up from Charlotte to try and ult back sight? The Vital will not hit at this distance.
Spike
She's opting
planted.
to wait. Pushing slowly up. Vice Flash reveals the location to Oddle. Both are now aware of where each other are. Tucked behind the wooden box. Or crosshair placement. It wasn't certainty that he hadn't rotated there from Charlotte. Charlotte hits a beautiful shot over the corner of the pillar. Huge round from Charlotte there, getting the fantastic trade onto Kieran and then winning this clutch. It's been so hard to shut down Oddle.
That's just a Casta diff. Holy shit.
That is the Project Horizon power that we saw right there. VCT China aiming.
I demand what I'm owed.
And we still have 5 ults.
It's
For Larp.
still a very,
a
very
weapon.
conservative ultimate policy on Lab. Kieran has said nobody is allowed to use their ult unless specifically dictated to.
My game or the highway, that was what Kieran said.
Maybe a Zelsus-like figure over on Lab. Ruling with an iron fist from this Neon. As we see the iron fist of Vice put down the thorns in front of the same site. The same setup we've seen every time. So far, Lab haven't done too much to challenge this setup. It's been very heavy on site hits and not too much defaulting of the Vice util from Lab. Could we see a change to this round as they look to push very heavy through elbow with the lurk of Ellie on their side?
Launching thorn. There.
The positions have been noted. Faye's taken a lot of spam. However, both duelists have been seen. A very interesting dash from Luna as Mide ults finally, for the first time this game, straight into sight and sees huge value. Another kill from Mide. Lap have taken this B site in such quick fashion with this Omen ult, seemingly unseen.
Silence.
A huge lurk from Synth, who very patiently waits for the shot onto Faye. It's a walk up from Magmos, taking a lot of space in sight. Might catch somebody off guard. Both Kieran and Mide looking at a very nice push up there from Synth and from Kira. And a huge Omen ult out of Mide this round. Gets fantastic
1 out of
value.
5 ults used. Let's go.
We've used 1 ult. This is a great start. Maybe Lap can see some more value out of using further ults in this next few rounds.
We have a... I don't know how to say it. We have a gas lag there.
Gas leak?
Yeah,
Ah.
sure. Now we see an elbow approach from Larp.
Lap
Synth
really
alone
choosing to
towards A.
ignore. They do not want to push through this Vice util, very understandably. However, they also have made very little effort to try and remove it. Synth has not been shock darting the way, and Luna is taken out. Kiriman with a definite technique of aiming that we've seen
Beautiful
get some
from
value
Charlotte.
in bronze.
Here.
Interesting ult position from Ellie, who opts not to ult the spike, but instead very heavy towards CT. However, it doesn't cover the half-wall push or the push through tunnel. So the position of the Viper is likely very clear to the team of SOG. Ellie is seeking to push through. Ellie pushes through and gets no value. The Viper's bait is down.
Oh.
Mide is exposed, and it's now Synth alone. The wingman onto the bomb, finds a lovely shot onto Autumn, but not able to find the spray onto wingman, and it's defused. A great trade from Magmos.
Might just standing there with his pants down, can't do
point.
anything. Gets ulted by Gecko. Viper goes down, his only cover, then the harbor tide as well.
It is
Nothing
very
he can do there.
unfortunate from Mide's point of view, who may have been hoping to be safe within his team's Viper ult. However, Ellie, they push straight into CT. maybe trying to find another very aggressive timing like we saw in B main on the defense half.
Yeah,
And
but
now
this
it's
time,
match point for the
Yeah.
side of SOG.
and again the Sova drone on A. This time operated towards double doors.
Very aggressive push.
Ooh.
The shot is missed from
He
Luna. Now being
wallbanged
pushed
him.
again. Finds the full shot onto Kiraman. Mide finding a kill onto Autumn as Oddle is lurking on the jet back through the site. Finding a fantastic slow timing around the back site of yellow there.
Spike planted.
I'm colorblind, I do think that is orange. Faye peeking out of the smoke, unable to find Oddle, who wasn't ready for that peek to be taken by Faye. Now pushing herself up within the Harbour util. Looking to try and find a peek out of the smoke, opting to save. We do see very low money off the side of SOG, even though they are on match point, they've not been able to bolster their money throughout this half. A very back and forth half as opposed to the first.
I mean, the first one was also back and forth, but only like one back and one forth.
Yeah, we had one back round and one fourth round, and then 5 each of the other ways. Oh, Faye trying the Magma's tech. Unfortunately, seeing no value. An interesting attempt at a wallbang there. I'm sure that's where she thought there were enemies.
I mean, they could be sneaked up into the shop there. Can we
Could
see
be.
what's in the shop where the wallbang was?
I'm
Observer?
really enjoying this close look onto the pistol here of Ellie. They appear to have a very nice... Is this a Battle Pass skin? It's certainly a nice color.
I mean, the colors are nice. I would
Yeah,
see me
exactly.
like rocking like a combination of colors in my outfit like this. With another
Get
A
out of my
split with
way.
Kiraman
Suck it.
fast into mid.
Kiraman is solo this time. Had friends with him this time, this first time, and didn't get much value then. But trying it again, huge kills from the side of Lab. A 3v5 now on the site, looking to get the bomb down. Luna looking for a kill over the top with the knives, and not been able to
Spike
find it.
planted.
Uses the dash to continue forward into sight. There's a very heavy backside stack from. Oh, we're seeing Oddle run away! A very clean shot from Luna, who slows down to find the headshot. Now 4v3. Taken out by Mide, who reads the position superbly. We see the Visal now out of Charlotte, who finds the pick onto Mide. Kiraman finally using this neon ult. Can we see him get value? Jiggling Magmos, not able to find the kill.
Out of charges.
A very nice push from
Go away.
Kira there. Oh, Charlotte able to find a kill. However, in the 1v2 with the bomb down in a very difficult position.
Okay.
We go overtime.
Find a
Enemy
shot.
remaining.
The bomb is going to explode, and that is it. We're getting overtime on Breeze. Perfect 6-6 halves from both teams on both sides.
Switching sides.
These A splits,
Overtime.
I think SOG don't really have an answer for this. Like Kiraman just fast going into double doors. Even when they use some util there to stop him, he just waits a second and keeps going after. Nothing that can stop this man right now.
It's a very, very aggressive pushing style now on this A site. Seemingly choosing to ignore the Vice util on the other side of the map. No pressure put onto it, but no adjustment coming out of the side of SOG.
We
It's
see the
interest-
attack up,
The attack
Throttle.
up is back on. For
but
Oddle.
no defense up, which I kind of wondering.
I believe it's the
defense. No,
up
never mind.
Oddle.
Yeah, with defense up, my bad.
Choosing to glass cannon out there. Another
Kiraman pushing.
2-2-1 split up. Oh,
Oof.
Kiraman is killed on the push. Charlotte patiently holds and takes Kiraman out. Seeing Oddle walk right up to the wall with elbow and finds a fantastic shot onto Luna. Quickly gets out with a dash, places the smoke to make sure he's safe as he pushes away. The spike now slowly rotating towards the A side, where Autumn has taken a
Autumn is on
lot
A.
of space. We have 2 players on the side of Lab, still waiting on this site. Can they find Autumn? Can Autumn find them? Autumn pushing back site.
Nice.
Fantastic
Oh,
shot onto
good
Synth, but
trade.
traded by Mide. Charlotte pushing very aggressively to
Spike
get the
planted.
thorns down. Lucky not punished by Mide. She throws out the flash, it doesn't get peeked off of. Another set of thorns, none on the bomb. A very bizarre choice by Faye to just walk out into the open. The position of the Omen was known. Smoking main, however, nobody is waiting in main. We've got Charlotte tucked in this position. Bricks And we've got the wooden box
Last
of
player standing.
Magmos, who is now left alone. He's able to find one, traded out by Ellie. A huge round from Mide, who finds some fantastic frags there.
Yeah, they got the entry with Charlotte killing Kiraman on B there,
Switching sides.
but then
Match point.
Otto just decided to take matters in his own hands, balancing out the round again into 4v4.
We're seeing a P10 now coming through. There is audio issues on the side of SOG. We'll see if we can get those quickly fixed.
This time we don't seem to see an operator in the second overtime. Both teams have very balanced kills. Like I don't see anybody like standing out extremely. Although Odell and Faye are the top fraggers on both teams. Autumn and Mid are both in third position. I got raided by my mom there. GG.
Apologies on the cast, there's very unfortunate timing with Jamet's mum and my headset, causing very big problems on the casting side of things. My headset is now on charge after falling out of battery there in the middle of the round. The failures of using a wireless headset during a cast.
Now we have Autumn on the judge. Expecting Kiraman to push into doors again, which will not happen this time.
It's a very aggressive A main push this time. A very strong fall on this attack side. Faye has been blinded, has been pushed into a corner. Still gets
Down
two!
A.
Huge hold from Faye. Luna looking to push forward, gets a kill.
What is this
raided
trade?
by
Hello?
Synth.
What is this
A
round?
fantastic trade from Synth in a way that surely shouldn't have happened, but we really love to see it. And now a 3v2 retake. Very favoured odds towards the side of SOG. But can the position from Larp
Where Autumn is going?
opting for a full wrap, leaving
Same
her
white
team.
swing.
It's now a 1v2. Will the full wrap catch Synth off guard? Synth is aware, however, taken
Nice.
out. This means we see another OT on the board as we go to 13-13. This is certainly proving to be a bit of a slugfest. A SOG-fest, you might say.
Switching sides. Overtime.
It's going to be very interesting. Neither team have taken a timeout. We do have a coach on the side of SOG. However, not feeling the need.
The coach.
Oh, the coach has disconnected. That explains the lack of timeouts. I thought we were just watching the coaching efforts of Full Sense there, to be honest.
We had a timeout in round 3.
Yeah, very early timeout, and since then
Now it was like a
there's been,
timeout. I say you all I know, I need to go now, bye.
the one piece of wisdom given, and now we see a more aggressive position from Synth, who's trying to take very early info in mid. Autumn, classically for her, walks up and takes a very early fight, gets the kill, and Kiraman now pushing out of mid, looking to push behind this Vice wall. Nobody is open and has been spotted. Pushes straight through, huge stun! Oh, finds the kill, but
Spike
traded
down
in the
B.
back by Luna, unable to find the double kill with the spray.
Look at the HP on the side of SOG.
It's a very and a fantastic AWP shot for Odell. It's now a very good position for Larp, the low HP of Autumn. However, has the Gecko looking to push onto this AWP.
What is
Takes
this?
AWP, nobody is able to push. Another interesting Gecko flash from Autumn, who is revealing one shot to the shock dart, but is not used. Instead, Mide running down with Odell and taking the frags with their guns. Wow,
Why is nobody shooting Autumn?
Autumn is unfortunately immune to bullets. She walks onto site and is just able to take the fights that she wishes, usually winning them.
Switching sides.
But you
Match
saw the
point.
ult just pushed her back. And then she was standing like
Just
open
fully in
with
the open.
Gecko's ass.
Maybe a gun model issue.
Might be.
Unfortunately,
And
Gecko
another
may
match
not be
point
caked
for
up
Larp.
enough to give the kill to Larp.
And another judge for Autumn.
Autumn really committed on the CT Gecko judge. Again, expecting the push from Kieran into doors. However, it's not what we're seeing. Magmar's taking an aggressive angle, looking to break the Silver Dart. Gets tagged, the wall comes up. Could we see another spam? Oddle pushing out onto site. The
Nice
shock
reveal.
darts. It's a very, very slow wait for SOG,
Spike
who decide
planted.
not to take any fights, looking to flood off of the plant. Not an immediate flood. The util is down, stopping the peak. Very nice kills on the side of SOG. Synth finds one, two from the three from the side of Larp. They
enemy
now
remaining.
pushing forward, taken out. Just Charlotte left, taken out of the round. A
Attackers
huge
win.
3K from Ellie to seal the game. They really find value at great times. Wow, what a close game on Bind. On Breeze.
In the end, I think Larp just realized that A is the weak spot from SOG. They can just push it and take the fights. Fake getting 2 in the one round where they pushed A. It seemed kinda lucky, so they thought about not giving up the A strat just because of one lucky round.
Definitely
get
a
it.
good call from Kieran, and it was much weaker than the side where we saw the vice of Charlotte. Definitely seeing that held much better when Larp were choosing to push aggressively. One thing I'm seeing in the stats here, Jamit, that you might be surprised to see is Autumn was not the first kill leader on the side of SOG there, as we saw Luna come out with 7 first kills in this game. 4 from Autumn, but unable to convert off these very heavy early frags.
And it's actually really balanced, the first kill, like 14 first kills on the side of SOG, 13 first kills on the side of Larp. And yeah, we didn't have a single clutch this whole game, which is actually insane. Only one thrifty on the side of SOG.
We very nearly saw a lovely clutch from Synth with that retake 1v5 onto the B site. But
Yeah, that's true.
unfortunately.
And I think SOG actually they win this game if they played like one of the 2 post plans in the beginning of the first half. And I just play the post plans cleaner. I think they just take the map. Well, it's hard to
Definitely
play
could
the
have
post
seen
plans
it.
clean when you have such an organized retake by Larp.
Larp's aggression on these retakes as well was so strong. With the dual entry coming back into the sites on defense, it looked so hard for SOG to keep hold of the site, even with the Vice util.
Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna send it into a quick break here. Till the next map, which will be Split.
Very interesting to see what's brought out on Split this time after such a strong game from SOG yesterday. Will they be able to repeat it?
We'll find out after the break.
I don't miss you. No, you wish I did. Can't tell the truth, so nothing leaves my lips. Spin me round and then let me down again. Leaving out the door you came. Oh no, where am I gonna go? Nothing left inside my brain. I hope it's something you don't know. No, no.
So now we're moving on to Split, a map that SOG have looked very dominant on yesterday. We saw a very strong 13-0 against Seal, who weren't an easy team for SOG to beat, so it could say a lot about the strength of this map. Do you expect to see a similar thing today with this Jamet?
You said 13-0?
13-2.
I mean, I expect SOG to have a dominant performance. And yeah, I actually expect SOG to win here and we go map 3.
Wow, a very sharp indictment of what we could see from Lab there. An easy map 2 for SOG, according to Jamet. I'm very intrigued to see if we see the Charlotte Waylay and Faye Rays again. They were certainly unorthodox picks compared to what I expected those players to be pulling out. With such strong duelist players like Autumn and Luna on the team, it's maybe not what we were expecting to come out, but it worked to such great effect.
Yeah, I also wonder if we'll see Autumn on the Viper again. I mean, it seemed to work. She had like nice moments, a good performance overall.
Yeah, very strong
now,
statistical game.
Now we'll see the agent Charlotte
Hovering
on the
an Astra
Waylay
Omen on
again.
the side of SOG. Astra Omen
Euro?
would definitely be
Okay.
unorthodox in terms of how to play Split. You do not see Double Dome very often in this game at all, but especially not on Split. We have seen Faye, Bagros, and Charlotte is back again on the Waylay. A Waylay Yoru comb with possibly a triple duelist coming in from Luna here. We may be looking at a no Senti, no Initiator comp from SOG. Playing a very interesting style of Valorant if they opt to lock in these final 2 picks. A much more reasonable comp in my mind on the side of Lab, who are playing a very conventional Omen, Fade, Raze picks with a slightly less conventional veto, but we definitely do see it picked on this map. And Autumn locks the Astra. Double Dome is going to be the name of the game for SOG. Is this the right choice to be making when down a map, Jamet?
I mean, they are locked in upper bracket, so whatever happens here, it might only affect like the seeding. They end first or second.
And it's locked. Neon has been locked by Lunacat, so we see a full duelist controller comp coming out of SOG. I don't really know what to say about this comp. It's I mean, there's a lot of vision block. You're not going to be seeing much if you're Lap, but unfortunately you may just be able to kill them once they drop. There's not much else going on with this comp.
Ellie switched to the Cypher, so no veto here.
This goes here.
Yeah, much more
This is a
orthodox
nice
pick
one.
for what we usually see on Split. Setting up on the pistol
this should
towards B with not an info cam, but instead a cam to see them as they come out into sight. Trying to keep that alive for as long as possible, getting the delayed info instead.
And we have Might again on the Omen, as expected. A really defaulty comp from LARP. Maybe the Euro is not like that much seen. But you can't say that about the comp from SOG.
Interestingly, no sheriffs bought by either team in this pistol round. We're seeing a ghost and classic only setup from both teams. I am so enamored by what the plan is for SOG with this comp. Yesterday was certainly the players that we didn't expect on certain roles. However, now we're seeing completely flipped roles to what you would usually expect to be played on this map at all. Well, we're starting with a very heavy attack towards A out of the side of SOG. The Astra is the most reasonable lurker. An interesting trip there from Ellie, who I don't think should place it on the box. A fast kill out from Synth, who punishes Charlotte, trying to take the early Heaven control. We're seeing a very quick rotate out of the side of Larp. Magmos has pushed to take this position in screens past the smoke. However, Larp are waiting for it so patiently, and he finds two!
Nice kills by Magmos.
Huge kills. However, Ellie and Mida have both found fantastic kills. Autumn looking for a knife here onto Ellie. Oh no, they have died to the knife. And Autumn cleans up the rest of the round. A very strong lurk from Autumn there. Wow. Another knife kill in this tournament. We've seen a couple already. But Autumn walking right through the whole map to find this knife onto Ellie.
I think the round comes down to Magmos getting 2 in CT there. And a 1v3. Just actually, I don't know how he got them, but he got them. Now we have the fourth buy on the right side of SOG, looking to go for a B main rush.
SOG have pushed all 4 players aside from the lurking Astra again. They don't care about the eco. Ellie finds 2 in the classic on site. The Cypher has held this site down, and they've pushed very aggressively onto the B side now. All players are on the B side. Autumn has lurked up into this B heaven position. Can she look to punish the rotate? Kieran running up and then choosing to go straight back down. Is Autumn going to go off this thinking that there are no players? She certainly has a strong backstab timing right now. However, she's waiting longer and longer, and they may be pushing towards heaven. A huge kill for Mide, who does have the rifle. Synth is stuck here, probably going to die to Autumn on lurk. Another backstab kill for Autumn, who goes straight into Astral Form and is cleared very quickly by Mida.
What's Faye alone in heaven? Surely LARP expect the heaven position here.
The plant is down in front of the billboard. The smoke, however, does not go towards heaven. They're expecting the peak to maybe come from main instead. Smoke down onto the bomb. Faye finds spam onto Mida with the Guardian. Is she able to find another? Kieran has it half. The smoke does not fully cover the defuse. However, Kieran sticks! A very confident stick from Kieran and a very uncertain Faye, who struggles to decide whether running into the smoke is the right decision. Taking maybe too long to try and save the round there. A huge 2 kills at the start of the round there from Ellie, setting up the round for great success.
Don't even know how Ellie got them. I just saw Otto there tucked into the corner with the Euroclone inside of him. Cannot see anything.
Inside of the Cypher Cam is certainly one of the more interesting positions to play as a Yoru.
Shadows traveling.
Also, truly an incredible bit of awareness from Mide to find those kills. Now we're pushing very fast up into heaven.
Nice
Mide again, another 2 kills. That is the season 1 MVP finding his value. Now 5 and 2 more. Kieran has pulled out the Odin and is
Spike down
trouncing
A.
them in heaven. Another kill for Mida off the damage done by Kieran. Spammed so beautifully through the wall. 4 and 1 Autumn here, but without a gun. Is she going to be able to pull off anything too impressive? She has a Guardian, but is that going to be the difference maker against 3 rifles and an Odin? Choosing to wrap the whole way around the map. Mida is jiggling this position so consistently. A smoke in case they've pushed down into sewers. However, all 4 players of Lab, holding very heavy on top of this spike, making a beautiful line between Heaven and CT. Mida is going to see Autumn on this jiggle soon. Is she able to hit the shot? She's
30
being
seconds
seen and
left.
the smoke drops. Only 25 seconds to work with for Autumn. Clears the player in CT, in screens, isn't taken out. Damaged very heavily. Elliot only 20 HP. Stunned herself and is spammed out with the Odin. One of
And
the
not
more
much you can
interestingly
do
played clutches there. Usually, a more experienced Astra player may not try to stun themselves. Is this a comfortable pick for Autumn?
I mean the Astra?
The Astra, I've definitely not seen much of the Autumn Astra. But she's seen a lot of her stuns so far in these rounds.
To be fair, I also didn't think like the Autumn Viper would do much. Just from the
True.
you look at comfort.
Again, we see this trip placed from Ellie, however, incorrectly and broken quickly by Autumn pushing solo up mid. We're seeing a fast hit now in from SOG, who do the blind backside, and Charlotte has pushed out this very aggressive triple duelist comp. Autumn finds 2 on the lurk through mid. 3 for Autumn as she pushes through top mid and takes out all of the players looking to rotate to help the defenders on site. Now only synth from CT and a heaven push late CT from Odell. Can they try and find these kills? Charlotte has tucked into the under heaven position. Autumn pushed back and is now re-lurking up mid, but cleared by Odell. Great awareness. The strong hell position for Charlotte here, peeking up more aggressively. Faye is ready to smoke off of this. Maybe should be looking to trade. However,
One enemy remaining.
Odell is taken out by Faye, who takes the kill instead of the smoke. A much smarter choice. Since trying to escape with the gun here, finds Charlotte and is taken out on the trade by Luna, rotating through CT. Another very crazy round. We see a very aggressive push here out of the side of SOG, with Autumn pushing so heavy on this lurking Astra, finding some crazy shots in through mid there.
I mean the lurks from Autumn just really come out big in this rounds we've seen so far. Heavy push on one side and then Autumn just walking up mid.
I do
Just
think
ignoring
it's-
everything and getting these 3 kills.
You are divided.
I mean, getting that Cypher trip at the start was huge. Oh, we're following the fade eye. A nice bit of observing. The Omen TP is cancelled back site, but Luna has taken the site. Charlotte pushing into hell with the Yoru TP. Looking to use the Waylay Q, the Waylay C.
Again through the
Whoa!
smoke.
The kills through the smoke for SOG have been unbelievable on both sides of both maps. They've been
Especially
constant.
against mine.
Whoa! How
Player
is
standing.
Magbox is just left in the middle of a gunfight, completely left alone. As Ellie is run down, they have no escape there. Another very fast round from SOG. It has to be the name of the game with this comp.
Now we again have Omen ult for Might. Will he use it this time? What do you think? How long will it take for Might to use his Omen ult?
We may see the Omen ult from Mide. Oh, I'm going to say second round of attack side OT. That's when I'm expecting the first ult from Mide. A very patient player with this Omen ult. Now we see a
Even
very
getting
fast hit
aggressive mid
straight
this
out
round.
of B. Nothing found on the very aggressive mid push. Charlotte about to see Model, who takes the kill with the Sheriff. A very aggressive push from the Waylay of Charlotte there. The smoke heaven is now down. Can we see a fast flood defense from the side of Lab? They reveal Feywas, who is Pillar. Magma's coming out to help on the Yoru. 2-trap Pillar. Ellie is not hitting the shots. They are unable to find anything. However, Kierman running down with Synth, able to
Spike
clean up
down,
those 2 kills.
B.
Oh! Backside with the
Last
ult.
player
Autumn
standing.
finds
One enemy
one,
remaining.
but it's not enough. Luna and Autumn almost pinching Odell there, but Odell holds on and clutches the round out.
Autumn
That
played
got
it a
scary.
bit more calm.
Maybe if Luna was in that position with that
And I think
beautiful
when-
calm aim.
When you walk out heaven and see 4 people under you, I think I would spray everything I have.
No, I stay completely calm in that situation. Hit
Yeah.
4 perfect, 4 taps,
I would
just
take
like
out
the
my
same labs.
sheriff and
Where
just
are
one tap
they?
everyone.
I mean, exactly. I don't even know, like, why isn't Autumn just classic right-clicking everybody there? It's very simple to do. We see a very aggressive push again through A main. The smoke deep in A lobby finds no value because all of SOG have already run through. Charlotte finally succeeds in taking Heaven, runs through before the saturate goes off, safely out, and Kieran finds a kill onto Autumn with the judge. This time, as she tries to lurk through the Viper's pit mid, Ellie finding the kill in Heaven, and we see 2 players on site for SOG. Magmos
One
has
enemy
TP'd out,
remaining.
leaving Luna completely on her own. Magmos now trying to get out of the main smoke. Synth takes Magmos out, and a flawless retake for Lab this time. So much action in this round. Such quick gameplay from both sides
Flawless.
here, looking to retake and to hit quickly.
And we again have 4 ultimates on the side of Larp.
They've been
Just,
notorious for using them very aggressively. They've been basically popping them off cooldown. So I'm expecting this round we see a combination of the Yoru and the Fatal and the Omen ult all at once. This is going to be a huge sound denial play. We're going to get this
Time
called,
to jump.
and I'm sure on the retake. There's going to be let's check the retake, guys. We've got the ults. So we see again
again
this flawed
mid.
trip coming out for Ellie needs to change this trip. They are placing it in the wrong position every time, and it's quite upsetting to watch.
Seems to be a fake. And they just insert Luna here.
Synth takes one back step and he is dead. Will we see this? Oh no! Luna pushes screens instead and takes the kill on mine. Autumn is rooted out of this mid position for once. Takes some damage, has tucked into the corner using the Astro's form. Smoke. However, the nice double push. Oh, Ellie does die in this. A great position from Oddle. It's phased so. Whoa! Doesn't take the kill on the 1 HP. Does take the kill on the 1 HP. Charlotte now full blind killer. Spike is down back side. Charlotte takes out the Yoru clone. Is now completely trapped. Luna Cat so far away on the mid lane.
Last player
Oddle
standing.
decides to TP in and take a trade perfectly from Kiraman on
One
1
enemy
HP.
remaining.
It's now Luna versus Kiraman. Only 8 HP for Luna. Kiraman is tucked now in this
30
wooden
seconds
box.
left.
Does Luna expect the position? This spam could be very strong. Luna only having such a small number of HP, instead expecting the push. Now clearing the close areas. A timing from Kiraman takes out the low HP Luna and secures the round. A very sketchy round with a lot of different solo plays from both teams there. Very interesting to watch.
So much happened, and I don't really know what standed out here. I don't understand how Oddle gets out there. How is he alive?
Oddle
not
made
be-
2 crazy TPs in this round.
Yeah.
Kills the player that he TPs on top of as well. A really inspirational way to play Yoru. Now we're
Austin
seeing
this
a
time
fast
decides to go
setup
with the
next-
game.
Oh no, that was simply a fake. Just faking footsteps in case people can tell the difference between 4 and 5. Aggressively pushing up mid, sees the trip. Decides not to break the trip this time. Some spam from Luna. They were aware of at least one in mid. Autumn now trying to take an aggressive fight. Gonna look to break this Cypher trip or maybe jump it.
Jumpable again.
This trip is often misplaced and it should be a one-way. Autumn has jumped the trip. Is Kiraman aware? No one is
not.
taken out by the poorly placed Cypher trip. They was in main. Fantastic
Nice
kill onto an
shot.
unprepared Oddle. Keeping that angle without proper setting for that fight. Ellie is low HP here and could be sprayed down by Charlotte, who's tucked close. Sprayed from out, come out from Mide. However, Mide is also unaware. Checks at the beginning but doesn't fully clear this angle. Now Charlotte pushing up towards Synth, taking a fight on the fully blind
Beautiful
Synth.
flash.
Beautiful flash from Magmos. Charlotte hyping up on the camera there. We see her very happy to take that round. That was a lovely spray down on the unaware players in rope.
And we also still have 4 ultimates. on the side of Larp.
Wait,
I-
that can't be possible. They didn't they do that call where on the they played for retake and used the sound denial in their comp? I must
You are
have missed it.
divided.
We see the orb pushing forward heavy this time from Odell, who TP's very far away. This leaves
Only gets a
nobody to
Euro
defend
flow.
the A site. Fei was TPing Heaven, decides to not push the smoke as she does have Spike. A good decision. A very, very patient Larp play. Oh, and it's seeing the T spawn! What is happening here? Ellie has pushed out from B and Autumn has pushed back through mid to kill the... This is definitely
Face
a
your
unique
fear!
way of playing this map for both teams. Magmo's taking the fight against Mide, who is able to secure the kill. We now see an aggressive push from Otto with the orb, who misses the shot.
Oh,
Mide
what's
kills on the
happening?
One
one-way.
enemy remaining.
Mide, another kill backside onto Charlotte. It's now just Autumn in the 1v3.
I need to
Astra
stop
does have the
pulling
strong
them
post
in.
plant util. Pulling off, there's pull hits. We do have a push into elbow. And Autumn is unable to switch to the trade from Odell. Very nice retake, especially from Mide, hitting some beautiful shots.
I don't understand Autumn's decision there to, instead of rotating through spawn where she killed Ellie, going back to mid to make the rotate a bit longer.
Maybe thought that her team would be able to hold out for longer on the site. Definitely fragging in this map, but maybe some of the late round post plant decisions have not co-aligned with the aggressive comp that the rest of her team is trying to play.
It's very hard to stall the retakes as well.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
much. You get in quickly, but there's not much for the post plant, and Lab have been able to win a number of rounds by abusing this. A fast push in, Autumn finds the kill in mid, but is traded. Luna finds the kill on site, and now the site is taken by SOG. Ellie is rotating through CT. We have two players Heaven. It's a very strong position for SOG. Mide looking for the fight. Feywall's peeking from main. There is not been a kill. Charlotte now looking to get involved. Peeking back to pillar. 3 players from SOG stacked on this pillar position.
Meg was going
lurk.
for the re-wrap.
Odell is aware of it, all
planted.
looking to frag himself and finds the kill. It's now a 3v2 in favor of Lab. A TP up to Raptors from
enemy
Faye,
remaining.
who takes the kill. Now alone and known is Charlotte in the main position. Smoked off, bomb is not planted for main, and it's going to be a safe defuse for Ellie. Charlotte's brightly looking to save the gun here. The round peters out, and another strong
Last round
retake
before
from
the
Lap.
switch.
SOG able to take these spaces, but so difficult to hold it in the post plant.
They wonder how this comp from SOG will make on defense with all this aggressive stuff they have. I mean, even though Split is a defense map, I don't see much hope for them getting this much value on defense. Maybe with some aggressive pushes.
Oh, a
Doesn't
timeout
get the
called by
timeout
Autumn.
for the last round.
Clearly wants to make value of this. Oh,
What?
we don't get a timeout. Unfortunately, that appears not to go through. The reason for which I'm not exactly sure on. My game knowledge is clearly not strong enough to understand why that just happened. But what we do see is a very heavy stack again towards the A site from SOG. A very heavy mid presence here, looking to weed out Autumn from Lab, who is instead looking to push through B main. Synth is aware of this, but backs off the angle, comes back onto the angle. We're not seeing
Careful
that fight
here.
being taken right now. Autumn is taking a lovely timing through. Meanwhile, on the side of SOG's A hit, they are all coming back off this info from Autumn. Synth is not aware
how is
and is
Autumn
running straight
there?
through. Autumn
How?
has not taken the kill.
But
Autumn,
how?
Synth perfectly avoids seeing Autumn walking through this B lurk, and now the whole team of SOG able to come through. Autumn holding a CT position against Mide. Will he be ready for the off angle?
I punish.
Unfortunately taken out by Autumn, who again finds so much value with this lurk on the Astra. This time the retake for Lab may be too difficult. A 2v5 looking very
right back.
impossible for them. Odell fighting Magmos inside
One
the
enemy
spawn.
remaining.
Kiraman traded out into now. Odell and Magmos having their little Yoru 1v1 where for some reason
Switching
Magmos
sides.
has TP'd back into spawn. However, it works perfectly in this situation.
But how is Autumn there? Please explain it to me.
So I was watching this on the map as it was happening. there was a very heavy mid presence in this round from the side of Larp, who had only their fade watching B. Now, on the moment which Autumn came out of main, Synth did jiggle off of the angle, and Autumn was able to take timing through to box. Autumn waited for a moment near the box and then was not seen on the next jiggle by Synth, and then was able to walk CT from B site. A very strong lurk from Autumn with a very good timing. We now see a very aggressive push here.
Nice
Oh,
shot
Magma's
by
taking out a...
Magma.
It's now a 4v5. We do see a very heavy B presence from SOG. However, they are now up the numbers, and Magma's looking for more, unable to find it. A fast rotate from 2 players on the side of SOG through the T spawn. They now have 4 players grouped to ramp, ready to try and push through. Magmos with a backstab position. Will he try and play early? Taken out. Now the whole retake coming through from ramp. Autumn taking a fight. Doesn't find a kill. Faye takes out Kieran. Mide finds a kill. Synth another kill. Oh, it's a huge whiff from Luna, and Mide and Synth find the kills, holding down this pulse plan. It seemed a foregone conclusion that this retake won't come through from SOG. However, they missed the shots when they pushed through ramp. A really aggressive timing taken unnecessarily by Magmos here.
This is for sure a round to watch back. I don't think you can lose the retake there.
I really think we need a VOD review, a SOG review.
Fair, the crossfire was good. Again, just comes down to the individuals. Now we have the Sheriff on Luna, looking for something on B, but backing off in an instant.
Another Ares out on the side of Kieran, an attack Ares on the Viper. Taking some inspiration from Denial. Kieran has been caught completely off guard, but Ellie, they are prepared to take out Autumn, finding the kill in mid there. A lot of space now taken on the B side of the map. Kieran finding a kill with this Odin. Magmos' headshot not able to do much with this classic. Luna pushing very aggressively into... Luna's not pushing aggressively. Luna is the CT player and has been denied by the aggressive push of the Cypher. Ellie coming to reclear their own trip.
How?
Just egos and destroys the fight. Refuses to let the Cypher trip become a factor. Charlotte breaks through the Cypher trip with the way down. But it's taken out by Ellie, who gets a 3rd kill on the round, traded by Faye, who picks up this Spectre. Now in a 1v4, held by 2 people from elbow. Did not see Synth, only 17 health. Now knows the position of the Fade, however, is blinded by the dog, runs fully into sight unpunished, but is taken out by the Guardian of Odell.
I don't know what to say about this game. It's so weird. Why there's still a Cypher trip in the CT spawn from the attacking Cypher? Hello?
It's the power of Ellie. Ellie is able to take so much space, placing the most unorthodox of Cypher trips and opting to avoid even playing off them. But much to their benefit, as they picked up 3 kills on the round. This map's certainly showing a performance from Mide we expected to see more of at 13-11. A very aggressive push now out from SOG on the B side. Synth now taking the Ares to the side of SOG. A very nice trade
Spike
from
down,
Faye.
B.
Finds Model. Synth looking to push with the Faye dog.
They take
now
the time.
2 people see.
One enemy remaining.
Huge kills from Faye Wars, just fighting through this B main. Autumn on the other side of the map finds one here. Now the spike completely taken. Another huge lurk from Ellie. However, you would expect they would be prepared for this position. Slowly creeping through B main. Now on the angle is Faye, looking to get a 4th on the round. Autumn takes it instead. 20-12, a much stronger performance out of Autumn on this map. Much more befitting of the near MVP level performance we've seen the rest of the tournament.
And the deathmatch between the maps surely had some impact.
It definitely has.
On the other hand, we expect to see more from the 3 duelists on the side of SOG.
Unfortunately, I feel like they have become the soldiers of Autumn, sent in to die for Autumn's lurk kills with this very aggressive Astra lurk through mid or through B. It'd be interesting to see how that plays out on the defense side as Luna is again sending it on this Neon. We see 2 people behind.
They have the
And-
spike. They saw the spike.
Spike has been left and combined attempts to walk up.
Nice.
And
Sid
since
gets
days 2! Charlotte now left alone defending this A lobby area, backs off to allow
Often learned
Magnus to get onto the
Past the
angle.
trip.
Another looks past the trip.
You
Autumn
can
is
jump
now-
up. You can jump up on the box
Oh
there.
no, another poor trip from Ellie. Takes the 1 kill on Sid
Ellie's in
and gets
spawn.
out.
Everybody's in
It's a
spawn.
battle of the lurks. Who can lurk more successfully? And now Autumn takes another
Spike
kill
down,
in
attacker
T-spawn.
spawn.
Charlotte taking the fight now against Ellie, however, backing off with the numbers advantage. 43 seconds left in this 2v2, and we see the Cypher ult come out, now fully aware of everybody's position. The most backwards split map I have ever seen in my life. Nobody is in a position that they
30
should be in.
seconds
Both
left.
teams are inverted. Now taking the B site is the attack side of Lab, looking to plant the bomb. Autumn cannot get past this trip again, having to chooses. He
planted.
knows it's there. Chooses just to tank it. Maybe some inspiration from
Last
the
player standing.
Phantom Trip of Thorny. Kieran takes the fight aggressively, and now Charlotte is so far away. This is such a difficult retake for Charlotte. The trip is down. However, she doesn't seem to think so and decides to attempt to jump it. Really taking inspiration from
Gonna fall
Thorny.
back here.
Kieran, ooh, initially doesn't see the fight happen, but Charlotte whiffs for long enough that Kieran is able to pick up the kill.
I am just. I don't know what to say. It's just. I think I've never seen a round play out like this.
I am so lost. The second I look away from the map, we have enemy team in enemy team spawn and no control of either site. It's certainly an interesting match to watch. Another aggressive push coming out on the A side from Magmos and Luna, however this time seeing nothing and choosing to hold the space rather than push further. A smart choice as we see 3 players from Lab on the other side. Autumn again looking to go past this trip, which hasn't been changed. However, Kieran is prepared for it. It's a bait setup with the false trip. Kieran and Bide finding the kills at the beginning of this round. A 5v3. Faye finding the kill onto Ellie though, as Ellie tries to lurk up mid. Fully a game of aggressive lurk timings, and Charlotte has now been taken out by a very aggressive push from Mide. I'm unsure what Lab are looking to do here. TPing to the B site now. We have the rotate from 2 of the players, and Kieran already has taken control of this B site.
Spike planted.
Well, we saw the Midel.
Last
It's
player
round
standing.
17. Kieran finds
Finally.
the kill. Magmos trades out Kieran, however, it is now a 1v3 for Magmos. I'm not sure that's really the right choice to shoot that clone, but Mide cleans up the round. A 1v3, and we see a very committed spray onto this Yoru clone who does not react. Maybe a bit of panic setting in for the Yoru on the side of SOG. Now only 2 rounds away from victory.
And SOG has the eco.
We see a hero guardian on... Oh, wait, so we're seeing a trip being placed correctly maybe this time. Let's hope that they don't push out mid, as it may be jump... Oh, Kieran demonstrating that the trip is jumpable from mid. We are not placing trips for where we're playing very well, but it's certainly a trip. They're pushing out of mid, Autumn pushing down mid with the Hero Guardian, it goes down. That is the win condition for SOG taken out of the round. Now only Sheriffs and 1 Classic. Odell and Ellie taking the kills. Only 2 players left on the side of SOG. Luna running back, desperately trying to escape, finds the kill onto Odell. Will the dog see... the very
One
strong
enemy
trades
remaining.
actually from SOG. However, Luna taken out by Mide, and now Charlotte is only player left.
Spike planted.
On SOG. Looking to go through ropes. might not find anybody heaven, but needs to be prepared for Ellie with this strong Cypher contact setup of the cam on CT and the crossfire on site from Synth and Maida. Maida jiggling
Don't miss it
screens,
too much.
has not seen
Yes,
anything yet.
around.
Charlotte playing attack again, doing the same dash that got punished so often. Unfortunately,
This
not
is-
able.
Impossible.
Ellie's looking for a knife to pay it back. Unable to. Charlotte walks too far back. And that is match point on the side of Lap.
Match
We
point.
will see a gun round now out of SOG, and they desperately need to hold on and win these 6 rounds.
This goes here.
This time, a very confused setup from Lap, who haven't decided what to do at the beginning of this round, but rotating the spike towards the B side of the map. It looks like another mid push out of the side of SOG. Autumn pushing very aggressively onto this angle with Magmos, who is now being left as an insert. No, pushing further in and TPing back out. They have fully cleared mid. Are they now expecting this heavy B presence? Faye alone on her own in main. Can she get out with the TP after the kill, or will the fast play from... No, she's immediately out before taking contact. The Faye dog has seen her. Yoro sending the TP backside. Autumn ready to jump this trip. Oh no, Ellie's trip has been jumped by the mid push. Nobody's ready for it, but Autumn does find 2 kills on site. Is Autumn able to save the round with this flank? Nobody is aware. Ellie places the trip, sees 2 kills from Autumn, 3 kills from Autumn, a huge saturating from Charlotte. Kieran now taking off where can Autumn ace to save the round? No, taken out by Mide in main. It's now a 1v1 to save the map. Mide throws out the blind. We've got the... And it's the round taken by Mide. A
Attackers
perfect shot to end it on the moving Neon. A fantastic attack round by Lab to close it out despite the Cypher trip debacle. Mide clearly very happy with this. Wow, what a game, Jamit. What did we just watch?
I am still confused.
I think that's the appropriate reaction. I mean, Autumn pushing through 4 kills past that Cypher trip and still not able to close out this round. Wow. Definitely an unorthodox playstyle we saw there from the side of SOG. Maybe trying some stuff out as they know they've qualified for upper bracket.
Might be. I think for the interview, I think I would like Ellie. Just
Ellie
because
for the interview. You
I
want to
think,
confront them around the trip.
that, and for the split for me was just a battle of the lurkers, and I just
True.
think, I don't know. I'm just confused.
I would love to pick their mind about some of these positions.
What can we ask about the first game?
Well, the first game we saw some really nice sight holds with the Viper, right? On Breeze. I was very impressed by some of those very aware rounds where Ellie was picking up frags as SOG were trying to pick through some very aggressive contact plays. So I'll be intrigued to see what they have to say about some of those rounds on Breeze as well. But certainly the split from Ellie was an interesting experience to watch as
Yeah.
we saw them take so much space.
I still don't find the words. I'm just confused.
My favorite round has to be the one where we saw both teams lurking into each other's spawn and a free site taken on B after all of it. Certainly a chaotic one, and we saw Charlotte rotating so late after Autumn had taken the early contact. Clearly the trip being broken had not been calmed as Charlotte made noise trying to jump past that. A very chaotic round indeed. So we'll just wait on Ellie to come and join us for the interview. I do have confirmation that they're happy to do the interview.
And then I think if LARP wins the next game, they should be first in group, no? So this was a actually really important game for LARP to make the first seed doable.
It's certainly something that they'll be looking at now after defeating the team top of the group.
Only one game left in the group, LARP versus Nats.
And we now have Ellie with us. Ellie, what a fantastic game. How are we feeling?
No, she's only in the. Oh, they is only in the Discord.
Ellie, what a great game. How are we feeling?
Steve, I think we need to wait till they join the ninja. So the stream can hear them as well.
Just bringing Ellie in now for the interview.
A bit of confusion there. And there they is.
I believe that is now Ellie with us. How are you doing? I may have jumped the gun again.
Yeah, it's kinda embarrassing, Heath. Not gonna lie.
It is pretty embarrassing. My specialty, unfortunately, being super unaware.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Good to have you with us, Ellie. How are you feeling after that dominant victory over SOG?
I can't hear anything though. If I should be able to.
Four first deaths for me in this interview so far.
We're going for 5.
I always try and farm first deaths. I'm known for my aggressive play.
Yeah, right.
Gemma's just baiting me.
No,
It's characteristic.
No.
Gemma letting me go out here, take the L's.
Oh, it's in the wrong thing. Okay. Now it should be
Hello.
fine.
Fantastic.
Hello.
Are you able to hear us, Ellie?
I can hear you.
Fantastic. Great to have you with us. How are you feeling after that dominant win over SOG?
It's a bit unexpected that it was a 2-0, but we're feeling great. It's so hyped to play with the team. I love it, the vibes and everything.
That's great to hear. You played fantastically today. I was super impressed by your looks on Split. Me and Jamit watching this game were always so surprised by some of these positions that you were able to get into. I remember the anti-eco on your attack side. Can you talk us through how you were able to get that 3K where you pushed through into the CT spawn?
Oh, I have to remember that round, but I started kind of like for myself. I didn't really talk with the team, but I get so annoyed at their Astres lurks.
Yeah.
So I wanted to find and because they keep leaving, I imagine they left space so I could do the same and lurk against them. But yeah, I just went for it to get into there.
You were doing it fantastically, and it was providing a lot of value to your team on attack, especially against a comp that wanted to take so much early space. What was it like playing against that aggression from SOG?
We predicted it, of course, like they're known to run it out. Myself, I subbed for them, so I know a bit how they just go at it. But I think we knew, and the adaptation, especially on Breeze attack side, were very good from the entire team. Like, I know Adel just stuff wasn't working on the attack side a bit, and then Kaiser, Mid, and Adel, everyone contributed to that, and just said go A, just rush A instead.
Okay, I have a question about your trips on Split.
Yeah. To be fair, I got like told to put them there, but I also know Forney has fucking bashed me and roasted me for them. But I thought they were okay. Kaiser said that they worked when Astra tried to push up and stuff. But yeah, I watch back now a bit, and I mean,
you
them
tried to
get
play.
jumped.
You tried to play Vito first, so I guess the team just like Pango does it to me. They did not allow you to play Vito, or how was that?
That's more of a troll, but
Okay.
we kinda we are in the discussion of some special agents for future games.
I love to see that in the future.
I'm very excited to see what the special agents coming out from Lab would be. I mean, we saw some interesting comms on the side of SOG this game. Were
yeah.
you expecting to see some of the changes that they came with this time?
Definitely surprised on Split, but it's a SOG. Like, you can't really expect them to do what you expect them to do.
That is definitely true.
That's the team.
The team identity seems to be chaos from SOG, and obviously it's brought them some success, but you guys found a really great way to shut them down today.
Yeah, I'm super happy. We haven't played for like at least a week together, but yesterday we hopped on to play some ranked, and it felt so good. And then the game we played before, I think the time we have been together as a team, discussing and playing, it has helped so much. I feel so comfortable in this team. Like, everyone feels like they feel comfortable just communicating what they want to do and hopping onto their ideas and stuff. Let people, if someone wants to do anything, they're just free to do so. We trust each other like that.
It's really showing in your game. I feel like out of a lot of the teams in the tournament, watching Lab play has been watching one of the most cohesive teams. You guys play off each other so fantastically, especially on these retakes. Just like at the end of Breeze. You were so strong on these retakes. It was incredible to watch.
I kinda don't really grasp what's happening around me, because suddenly we have taken this site and everyone like has gotten a kill, and I'm just sitting there defusing or something. It goes by so fast. It's incredible how the flow in this our retakes are.
It's so clean to watch. And I mean, yourself, you had some really big moments on Breeze. That last round you closed out for your team, setting up that ending of the OT that we were kind of feeling could go on for a while. You look so closely matched.
Yeah, I'm happy. You know, last season, the finals, we played OT, but me and Mid were on opposite teams. But I'm glad we could stop it before it went too far. And also, I felt like that was the round where I could contribute the most. Otherwise, my performance was kind of lacking on Breeze, I felt, till the last A hits. I'm also sick, by the way. My team wanted to say doorknob. I've been licking some doorknobs because me being ill has kind of worked. So we're the flu team.
This was a great flu performance. I mean, if this is you ill, I'm scared to see what we could be looking at in playoffs with you at peak performance.
Oh, I've promised myself before every game, for every big event here, I'm gonna go out and lick every public doorknob I can find.
Wow. So Larp are doing so well they need to nerf themselves. Ellie, you're nerfing yourself because you're still that good. You just destroy everybody anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been so good to watch you guys play today. Thank you so much for joining us for the interview. It was really
Yeah,
interesting
thanks so
to hear
much.
your insights. So that is it for today's game. It's been a really interesting one. We've seen some pretty unique things today that I'm sure we won't see the likes of for the rest of the tournament. What did you think of that, Jamit?
Yeah, it was for sure an interesting game. I think you can, especially Split. If you want to be confused, just watch Split. I don't know.
You'll never see a game like that again on Split, I don't think.
Never.
2 players in each other's spawn. It's certainly an interesting one. Well, like to thank everybody for watching today. The PCMT EMEA Season 2 group stages. Thank you very much. It's me and Jamit off.
Bye bye.